Welcome everyone to the episode number 1 of Palworld. I know a lot of people have been asking me to bring more Palworld gameplay, and I was preparing a few guides, a few videos and everything, but you know what? I have decided to make this a full series. So today I have for you the episode number 1 of the Palworld Adventures. I'm so excited for this, and I hope that you guys are excited for this as well, because I'm gonna be starting a brand new world from scratch. And for those of you new to the channel, I have probably a few thousands of in-game days, into this game, so I am not a new player over here, and I have a lot of plans ready for this series, especially concerning breeding pals, and a lot of people like that. I like to skip it at the beginning to make it even more challenging, and you guys gonna see, what I want to do. Now, for these games, for this series and uh, gameplay specifically, I have decided to leave almost all of the settings at default settings. That way we can go in with a natural difficulty without anything that is too easy, anything that is um, just exploiting the game, like putting in more parts into the world. That just makes life easier because it's easier to get tools and everything. I have also removed, however, I did remove raids because they tend to be uh, very hard on like day one, like, but after that it's such an easy way to get resources, and I just want to avoid, any type of way of inflating the stats by just going in and getting as much resources from day one. I don't like that, and I want to avoid that, and I always do that on my playthroughs. I do remove raids. They're very easy to deal with, and all they do is give you not much valuable items after the first day. Like I mentioned, after the first day, it doesn't give much. But yeah, I have a lot of plans. I want to do every single one of the bosses. I also want to do every single one of the every single one of the our tower bosses over there. So not only we are gonna try to do the arena bosses that you tend to find, on little areas, but also the tower bosses, open world bosses, and the raid bosses. I'm gonna do everything at every difficulty. I am so excited for this. And now though, for those of you new to Palworld, this is an amazing game that a lot of people are comparing it to Pokemon, but it's actually very, very different from Pokemon. It is closer to what you would expect from a survival experience. In my eyes, it is probably the best survival, or one of the best survivals out there. It's just really, really nice. Now, let me chop a bit of wood. Actually, let's see if we can get some wood from random sticks, because they tend to be quite efficient. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So you can collect some of these really quickly. And I also plan to build a full house for my, or like a massive base. In fact, not just one base. I want to build 3 massive bases for this series. One is gonna be my main house, and the other 2 will be more like a ranch area, or like a farm area, and then another area that I want to use for materials and everything. So for now, let me just go and collect a few of these pieces. There we go, managed to level up. And I can put some points over here. I can have now the basic stuff. And what I would like to do next is craft myself some tools, with the materials that I have gathered. So let me put a workbench. This is gonna be temporary. I like this area a lot. The starting area is probably one of the best in any game that I ever experienced, because you do have a few rocks over here, you do have the trees, and especially you do have this amazing view. Let me put on some points in technology though, because I also want to capture some pulse right off the back. So let me build, however, a campfire before it gets too late. And the paddle box, of course. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Just look at this view. It's amazing. Now, before it gets too late, let me put in some of these workbenches. That way we can start crafting. Oh, that way we can start crafting certain stuff. And do not worry, this is just temporary. I'm gonna put it right here. Look at this. I need a bit more stone to craft myself a pickaxe. Pickaxe is gonna be important because it's easier to get wood, and therefore I'm gonna ignore a bit the hatchet and then go straight for the pickaxe. So like I mentioned, I want to go for every single one of the bosses in the game. I also would like to go. I think this person used to give you certain materials at the beginning, and this is a teleporter. There we go. That also gives you technology points. I want to do all of the bosses. I want to collect every single one of the pulse out there. I want to build the bases, and overall, I want this to be, my ultimate base for the channel. That way, when there is a new update or anything, I can go in and bring more stuff. And go and experience everything. For example, when they put in new pals into the game, I can have everything set up so that I can hunt those new pals, Or when they put in new raids or new bosses or anything, I can just have everything ready so I can go in and upload a video about that, for example. So it's gonna be my base for the channel until they release the 1.0, like the official release of Palworld. Because for those of you that don't know, this is still in early access after all, and even though it is so massive and so full of everything, it's still in early access. So there's so many cool stuff to come. Now, a castaway. Been a while since someone who didn't stink of pals washed up in here. Let's continue. This island is a living hell. The people I came with aren't with us any longer. Those damn pals ate everything. Wait, no. Those pals ate every one of them. You'd be careful out there. Now, she's gonna give us some basic supplies, which is nice. And let's see if we can get more stuff. And every time you talk with them, they will tell you a few nice pieces of advice or give you some materials. So it's a nice way to get some quick materials in the early on, or like in the early levels. And look, that is one of the pals who ate the survivors. Do-do-doon. You ate the survivor, didn't you, Chikipi? You monstrous creature. Hiya! 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 I will avenge the survivors. No, Chikipi. Now, by killing some of these pals, you do get a lot of materials, This one, for example, drops the powder that you can use to eat, and eggs that you can use to cook stuff, or you can just eat it as well. Now, I do want to collect a few more stones so I can have the pickaxe. These are berries. And like I mentioned, I have played this game for a few thousands of days, in-game days, that is. So I have like a very clear path in my mind of what I want for this series. Now, let's go back into the camp. I think I have enough of everything. That way I can start. Oh, the stamina. There we go. That way I can start making some tools. And for this first episode, I do want to capture some pals. That way you can see them in action. These monstrous creatures. Look! There is another one who ate one of the survivors. Of course I am kidding, but this is one of the things that I really like, man. How cute the designs are. Just look at this. It's so cute. And there's no Lambos around. Otherwise, I would go for that instantly. But now, let's get ourselves some tools over here. This is our workbench that we can use to craft everything. So let me put on always the pickaxe first, because it's harder to get stone at the beginning than wood. And go for it. And also you can use it to get other materials as well. Are you gonna see in just a moment? Then with this, how much will I need? Okay, I need a bit more stone, which we have over here. There we go. And now I can craft myself the hatchet, or like the stone axe. There we go. And then I'm gonna equip them just like this. And I'm gonna show you actually how much do I need for the club. I have everything for the club. It's getting late. And so we're gonna need the torch. There we go. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get some materials to start capturing some of these balls. Now let me go and put in some technology points. All the bow, like the bow is probably one of the best items in the entire game because you can have the fire arrows later on, and that will deal percentage HP damage to the target, which almost always is will out damage any weapon that you have until you have legendaries. So this is insane. And it is also really good because when you want to capture some of the lower level pals, you can use these, you know, in order to not kill those lower level pals. Now, I'm gonna put some points on my character. I would recommend to go for weight because you will get run out of weight very quickly. But also do not ignore the stamina. Stamina is really good at the beginning. I always like to have it like 150 points in stamina. It's gonna be enough to do most of the stuff that you want. But now, let's go for materials that we are gonna need to capture some of these balls. And I have right here a few of these rocks. Look at that. Paldium rocks. Cativa. Hello. Oh no, it's running from us. Okay. This, look at this. Now, the paldium ores, they give you the paldium fragments, which you can use to craft yourself the spheres, you know, that you can use to capture pulse. Although, whenever you are, for example, mining iron such as that, or mining a rock or anything, there is a chance to get a bit of paldium ores. But for the most part, you know, this is a very quick way of getting this. And this is an explorer note. Let's collect it. This is the 2 explorer note, actually. Or the castaways journal entries. Our first chest, a few coins. Stone. Get a piece of paldium. Because it's getting late. This game at night looks beautiful, but because YouTube makes everything even darker, it might look too dark for you. That's why I have the torch. I can see perfectly everything, but I know that the YouTube videos make everything darker. So yeah. Now let's go over here. I think we can have, yeah, do have 10 paldium. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to craft stuff, but we can test. Let's see. First off, I will need, oh jeez, we can, look at this. Let's craft, I only have enough to craft one. Because I need more stone, okay. Actually, also let me see something. Okay. I need more stone. There we go. So let's craft now. Let's craft 5. No, I need wood. Oh no. You shall not stop me from crafting these spheres. Here's where it's getting a bit dark. There we go. Now I'm gonna craft 5 spheres. Transport. Oh, this is good. This is one of the new features for those of you that have played Palworld before. The allow transport by pulse. Basically, what it means is that if you take this, the pals will move items from this workbench towards other other storage or machinery, you know. So this is really nice because what used to happen before is that the transport pals, they ended up getting bugged and they ended up not transporting anything. So they added this new feature so that you can select specifically which things you can left. Actually, we need a campfire over here because it's getting very dark. Oh, I need wood. Let me go for more wood. Gonna chop some wood. We are freezing. Oh no! We need to make the campfire ASAP. And in the campfire, you can cook some food as well, which you will need, because in this game, the food drop is really quick. Like it's really hard, or rather, it's very aggressive. That's what I like to say. Let me build a campfire so we can have some lighting, or some lighting to the camp. That I always confuse that word in English. You know, I don't know exactly. I think it's lighting. Lighting. In terms of light. There we go. And now we can continue crafting this. There we go. Now we have the spheres. And also for all of you who are new to the game, on the option menu right here, you have a survival guide that will tell you everything you need about the game, and especially for all of you that come from Pokemon, something that is going to be very useful is let's see, what is this? It is the actual type of the pulse, you know, in this game, because it's different than in Pokemon. Here is a linear typing, and it's not like in Pokemon, which you have things that can beat several other types. I think we have not unlocked that yet. We need to progress a bit through that. But over here, you know, you can have everything that you will need into the game. So yeah, now it's time to capture some pulse. It's about... Actually, should I go and try to sleep first? And let's go and capture some pulse. You! Yeah! Actually, I do need food as well. I just noticed that I went running low on food, so... Ah! I'm gonna need to cook first. Yeah! Pull it, Chikipi. There we go. And here we can cook the stuff that we have collected. When you collect, for example, stuff from the Chikipi, it will drop these two items like you guys saw before. And we can use these to cook, for example, some grilled Chikipi. There we go. I just want us to have daytime. There we go. Some fried eggs. And now we can eat. And you eat by simply going over here. There we go. I have eaten. I want it to be daytime, but we can go and explore at night as well. At night you do get different pulse, you know. That is one of the things that I like about the game. That the pulse that you get do change depending on the time that you have in front of you. And it's time to go and get some of these pulse. And I know exactly which one I want to get for my first ever pal. I don't see. There they are. Look. Yeah. Ah. There we go. Ah, and Leaf Monk effigy. Now these things right here, they will allow you to increase the power of your capturing spheres. So, for example, the more of this you get, the easier it's gonna be to capture pulse. So that your capture rate gets better. A shiny! Wait, I hear a shiny. Where is it? Do you guys hear that sound? That means that a lucky pal is nearby. Oh shit, but it's level 7. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna capture some of the weaker pals first, and then make it here. And then make it fight the shiny. You, Shikipi. No, Lambo. This is gonna be my first pal. There we go. A shiny. Well, it's level 7 though. We are level 3. Oh, I do not have a bow. Wow. And it's getting daytime as well. So if I leave now, it probably is gonna disappear. We're gonna have to do some insane outplaying right now. So I hope you guys are ready, because I'm gonna capture a shiny in the first episode here. And this is gonna be good. No. Woohoo! And you do have a cooldown, so we have to wait for their cooldowns. Okay, it only has Dark Sphere. And... oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Come on, me boy. Or girl. It's a girl. Oh, I like that. Yeah. No. I like that because it looks so cool, you know, with the pink hair. It's perfect. And I do no damage to this thing. It's flying too high for me. What is the catch rate if I throw a sphere right now? 2%. In other words, it's not gonna happen. Ah! I got hit. No. I am stuck in her. Lambo! I choose you! Wait. Oops. Mistake. Lambo! I choose you! There we go. Attacked her. Need to recharge my stamina. Lambo got one shot. Come back, little one. Woohoo! Fighting with low stamina is a bit tricky. This is why I like to put a few points in stamina. Not many, but a few are gonna be enough. Still 2% catch rate. Now, I do not remember if the torch can set them on fire, but if it does, I need to try to proc that. It's my saving grace right now, to do fire damage. I think it won't though, but I can try. Yes, she's on fire! She's on fire! Let's go. And while she's on fire, I'm gonna use the club because it does more damage. So it does get on fire, that's fucking amazing. The burn damage right now is what is gonna save me. Woohoo! Come here. Come on, get on fire, there we go! I need to recharge stamina. Now, going again with the club this time. I am stuck. How much? 9%, so our odds have increased. Woo. Need to be careful now on not killing her, so I will only use the burn effect one more time, because I'm pretty sure that if I use it 2 more times, she's gonna die. So I need to recharge stamina for now. And try to get the burn effect on her. And this is a really good... Like, Daydream is a really good pal to have early on, man. Because first off, it does a lot of damage. It can help you kill a lot of stuff. Second off, the jobs that it can do are very useful early on for your base. So it's really nice to have as on your party. And I know a lot of people really like Daydream a lot. And for a good reason, you know. Come on. And the attacks that it has are amazing. You guys saw that it one-shotted my Lambo. Come on, get on fire, dude. Or did it? Yeah. It's not setting on fire. There. Ooh, found it. I leveled up, baby. Oh, it's time, I think. 27%. Go! Tick. Yes! Yes! It's ours! I got the shiny on my first day of Palworld. Look at her. Oh, and they have added the new shiny effect. Well, wait. This effect is new. So this effect right here was not in the game before, you know, when I started playing. So this is a new thing that now indicates that this is a shiny. And a shiny, what it does is that it will spawn always with this buff right here. I call it shiny just because it's from Pokemon. But they are actually called lucky Pokemons, you know, and or Pokemon, sorry, lucky pals, and a lucky pals, you know, always comes with this effect right here, which is, you know, the work speed increased by 15%, and it will be doing more damage. More specifically, attack is increased by 15%, and they eventually, you know, also come, or almost always come with another extra item from what I have seen. And sometimes it can come, you know, with full buff. But that's rare, but usually it's like 2 of these buffs that you're gonna have. And this one, for example, the sanity drops 15% slower while working, which is nice. That means we won't have to feed it that often. And this is the works that I was mentioning earlier. This is really good, you know. Handiwork level 1 and transporting, meaning that it will craft for you. You know, that's what handiwork works. Handiwork is the crafting work, you know. So let me show you. Let's go back to the camp. So basically, how it works is that when you go into your camp, the PAL will work on the craft that you wanted to, and it will craft it for yourself. Actually, I want one of these as well. You are gonna come with me. Actually, let's try Daydream. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Please do not one-shot it. Not bad. Ah! No! Oh! Close. Hook Raties. Level 5, baby. This is awesome. And for those of you that didn't know, the PAL that I captured, like the first ever PAL that I captured, is this right here. On the channel, I mean. It is a Lambo, a little Lambo. Look at it, it's so cute. Mine did die though, so we need to go and revive it. And do not worry, all we need to do is place it on a new machine, and we can revive it over there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna craft it. I think I have all the materials and just need a bit of stone actually. Let me get more. Oh, we got an ore. An iron ore. Okay, I think we have enough. And then I'm gonna add the pal box. Pal box. I'm gonna place it just right here. And what the pal box does is, for those of you that have played other games, this is something like a claim area, you know. So within the range of the of the pal box, like you guys can see over here, usually, although it used to be very bugged, pals will not spawn. Sometimes they do spawn inside of it, but that is more of a bug. But inside of it, pals will not work. Sorry, will not spawn. And not only this, you are gonna be able to place a lot of new machines inside of this area. But also, this is where, oh, in fact, let me show you now. So handiwork is this, look. She's gonna build it for us. That way we don't have to do anything. That is what handiwork does. That is why it's very important to have at the beginning. And she also has gathering, which is gathering plantations, and transporting, which allows you to transport items from machines or from farms or from the ground to boxes. So it's pretty nice, you know, very handy parts to have on your team because it also hits really hard. Not only this, oh, we have a ring. Oh, this is new. I think I got it for capturing the lucky one. Ring of Dark Resistance. Slightly lowers dark damage, which is nice. And we have Hookratis as well, which does a bit of gathering. I think he also buffs dark attacks, so they can work, you know, in tandem. And Lambo does a bit of handiwork as well. Transport and especially ranch. Now the ranch, the farming right here, is super important because what you can do is that you can put this little Lambo inside the ranch and it will produce wool and cloth. No, I think it's wool for you, and you can turn that wool into clothing. So it's super important to have. Now, let's go into the pal, and I'm gonna put into the pal box, and I'm gonna put my pals over there because they are damaged. And here they will start healing. Look, in 10 minutes, my little Lambo is gonna revive, and my Hookratis. It's a bit damaged as well, but now it's healing, like you guys can see. You guys can see on the HP bar. So I'm gonna leave them just right here. I did install a mod though, which allows you to see the IVs of your pals that have captured. It's the only mod that I have on the game, and I did added it because I wanted to see, you know, just the IVs of these pals in case that I decide to do some releasing or killing or anything of my pals. But um, I didn't know that they had released something new in the recent on the previous expansion, because I did miss the previous expansions. And what they have released is these glasses right here, the ability glasses. These will allow you to see the IVs of your characters of your pals. Sorry, and I didn't know that they had added these to these. I have never tested it though, so I will be trying to this in later on, but I'm gonna leave the mod just for now, just to see, you know, in case that we have a perfect IV pal, and I didn't know, you know, about it. But yeah, for now though, I think this was an amazing first day. We managed to get ourselves a lucky pal right here, and I have many plans for this. Now let me put some points because I want to start doing some stuff. Although we can do some stuff of this in the next episode. For now though, I'm gonna leave the episode just right here. What I will do is gather a few materials so that we can be ready for the next episode. In the next episode, we might start, expanding or actually building a nice shelter. But I think this was an amazing first day. It was just, to present the entire adventure and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I will be releasing a lot more of this gameplay. So if you enjoy it, please remember to subscribe, because there's gonna be more. And please leave a like and a comment if you like it, and if you want to see specific stuff on the game, because I might bring it to the channel as well. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace.